Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 370, and welcome back to the next episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, today we try to stop, we won last time, so let's not get too exaggerative, but we attempt to stem the flow of blood from my Isaac skills, because I've been playing really poorly. Do I really have 10,010 Eden tokens? That seems unlikely to me. Yeah, we try to get a little bit better at the game. I've been playing poorly lately. It's why we lost 2 runs ago. It's why we almost lost last run. We're going to try to fix it. R1B1 WFBA. We start with, is that Dad's Lost Coin, which is a luck and range upgrade, I think. And we start with the pony, which isn't terrible. And we start with the sickest haircut I've ever seen since the bad guy in Back to the Future. Cambion Conception and My Shadow right off the bat. Interesting. I didn't want My Shadow. You don't understand. I did not want My Shadow. I wanted Cambion Conception. So we'll take it, even though it puts us in a scary situation. Like literally half a heart from death. So that was bad. We also have Dim Bulb, which means whenever an item has 0 charge, we get a stat upgrade, correct? I believe is what that means. Yeah, so here's the thing. I didn't even check our stats. Damage is above average. Rate of fire is a little bit below average, but not a huge deal, really. So we've been playing just, like, horribly at this game. And I don't know what the deal is. It's not like I took, like, a huge hiatus from it or anything. We just haven't been playing well. We get depression. We just haven't been playing well, and I wish I had... We may die here. Nope. And I wish I had an explanation for you guys, but I honestly do not. I obviously will try to play better in the coming days. Okay, a little scary. I'm gonna continue trying to play better. It's a half... There's like 2 parts of it. The first part is poor decision making. Slash stupidity, which you saw both on display early on in this run. It was stupid for me to use Black Pony and accidentally pick up My Shadow. I didn't want My Shadow. I don't think it's going to benefit us on this run nearly at all. And of course, this freaking shop doesn't have a Spirit Heart. Hierophant could save us. Could theoretically save us. So that was stupidity. On terms of play. You then had almost instant stupidity there as I almost ran into the fire. You then have continued stupidity when I flippin' choose to then still take Cambion Conception after having no stats. Or after having no HP. The Spirit Heart here is so valuable and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The 2 keys are not bad either and the luck upgrade's fine. It's a mix of stupid decision making and bad play. And, you know, when you get those things together in conjunction, you know, sometimes if it's just one or the other, you can overcome it. You know, if you're playing really good, you can afford to make stupid decisions. You can afford to reroll your entire run. You can afford to pick up Dr. Fetus. When you're playing well, those things don't affect you as much. But, and vice versa, you can play poorly, but if your luck is good enough and your decision making is good enough, you know, no matter how bad you play, if your damage is crazy enough, you're still going to win. Our problem is we're getting a combination of good luck that is then squandered by poor decision making and further squandered by horrible play. So it's like the worst of both worlds. Hannah Montana, you may remember her. She wrote a song about the best of both worlds. It's the worst of both worlds for us because both worst case scenario things are happening. And I need to figure out how to stem the flow of them. I think the decision making can be stemmed by just thinking a bit more, obviously. And, you know, taking a bit more time to make decisions rather than acting on gut instinct alone. I've been doing a lot of gut instinct and it's not helping us. Bomberman. Here's an item I can hurt myself with very frequently, so that's fun. And I'll check out what the heck is going on in the shop. Got wooden nickel, buddy in a box. And by buddy in a box, I mean box of friends. I don't really value either of those that much. But I will throw this here and check for a secret room, although we did not find one. No big deal. Yeah. it's a culmination of things, and I need to work on both of them. I don't know what the deal is. It could be I also have been recording extremely late at night. Not that I'm trying to. I'm like grasping at straws here, looking for excuses. Oh, I usually eat I usually eat 1 teaspoon of cream cheese and 8 wheat thins as a bedtime snack, but lately I've been eating 9 wheat thins, so I don't freaking know, although that sounds delicious, and I'm definitely gonna eat some wheat thins and cream cheese after this. I don't have an excuse, unfortunately, for you guys for the poor play. I wish I did. Dude, this dim bulb is actually fantastic. As much as I love the ability to fly from my pony, if we could have an item like Guppy's Head that is constantly not charged, then dim bulb would be fantastic for us, because these stats, 8 damage, 6.33 rate of fire, fantastic for the early going. Belly button, take it or leave it. Oh, actually, just kidding. It's 2 trinkets, and I don't mind that. And we get redemption. We squandered Eye of Belial in the last run. I get to actually potentially effectively use it this time. Unfortunately, that means we cannot take Whore of Babylon unless we can somehow find a Spirit Art. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's just head to the next floor. Okay. So we ruined Eye of Belial in the last run, as you know, by taking Brimstone from A Deal with the Devil, which it's Brimstone, so you gotta be excited about it, but it ended up being the wrong choice. Why does it feel like our rate of fire just got significant? I guess the dim bulb effect wore off, unfortunately, but you see Brimstone, you get excited, but it was one of the few circumstances where it was actually 100% not the right thing to do, which is weird. Often those are not common occurrences with Brimstone, where you say, I should not have picked up Brimstone there. Unless you already have soy milk or something, there are very few situations where Brimstone doesn't help you. But that was one of them. Our damage stat wasn't that great, our rate of fire was okay, but it's like, we weren't really wiping the floor with things, and as you can see, like, even with horrible stats here, our stats were significantly better in the last run. Even with, like, not so great stats, Eye of Belial is doing some work against these guys. It's piercing shots, and it's, great, fantastic. There's the bad play. I have the fudging ability to fly, and I'm taking damage against these scrubs. Let's cut it the fudge out. Okay, sorry for cursing so much, by the way. You know what? We haven't been mean to our donation machine in a while. That was way more bombs than I expected it to be. Let's be mean to the donation machine. It's Nightlight. It's also Ace of Diamonds. And you know what? Let's be mean one more time. We're going to get... I don't mean to hurt you so much. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. So 9 volts actually just makes dim bulb useless, right? Because we always start with 1 charge, correct? I believe is how it works. Let's check. Come into this room. I want to use it on an enemy. Come into this room and do this. Yeah, also it didn't do the dash, so, you know, maybe explain that one for me, science. But also we no longer, dim bulb is useless until we get rid of the pony. So I am looking to get rid of this thing as quickly as possible. Brother Bobby, not really what I'm looking for. Thank you nonetheless. Let's use our Chariot card and go into the curse room for free. It's an okay use of it. It's like, it's maybe not the greatest use of all time, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. All right, Cloud, if you could like Thunder Strike these guys, maybe. Be appreciative of that. 2 pills. A Verp gives us the last pill we just used and a health upgrade. 2 lockups from that? That was intense. I'll take Verp and give me another health upgrade. And then we'll Chariot card out of here and we're in a good situation. I don't really care about being on only Spirit Hearts right now. It doesn't give me that much of a benefit. Because we don't have Empty Vessel like we did on the last one. If we did, the run would be in a better spot? What? Would be in a better spot, but we don't, so we just have to accept that. I would love a Tears upgrade. This 11 rate of fire is, it's fine for the first few floors, but the further we get into the game, the more it's going to become an issue. It's already starting to become an issue, like especially when these enemies are spawning other enemies, I'm having trouble keeping up. As you can see, the damage from Eye of Belial is great, but I'm just not putting enough shots on the screen to really crank up that DPS. So if we could get a couple more, just a couple more Tears stats. And actually, if you gave me Vibrant Bulb, Vibrant Bulb would be a perfect situation for us right now. Help? Vibrant Bulb would be awesome. I mean, this doesn't really do anything for us, so we may as well use it. Vibrant Bulb, I would pretty much just always keep the pony at full charge and just use it as a passive ability to fly and just say, hey, not only is this giving us a passive ability to fly, it's giving us an intense damage upgrade. So if we could find Vibrant Bulb, although the odds of finding any one given trinket on a run are like slim to none, but you know, I like to sometimes be a believer. Occasionally, sometimes the game does right by me. It's not often, but sometimes the game does right by me. Maybe this will be one of those situations. It could also just give us the cancer trinket like we received on the last run. I don't know how I did not take damage there. The fact that you have spawned a little Loki makes me upset. This is a moment of honesty. I'm upset by what is happening on my screen right now. There are too many enemies. You're bugging me. There's too many bombs. Thank you for destroying your own boy. Thank you. This is not a fun Bighorn fight. This is almost as bad as when Bighorn was first introduced to the game. Not quite, though, because he originally had boss armor, so it's a little bit better. We get Moldy Bread. It's just an HP upgrade, and it doesn't do much for me. And we're done with this floor. I love that we pick up the one shop item that ruins our good trinket. The run is okay, though. The run is not horrible. Eye of Belial is good. It's piercing shots. So as long as we're getting enemies lined up, I just need a rate of fire. We haven't gotten a ton of stat upgrades in the past. I don't know why. I just feel like the game is it's holding out on me. Not to accuse it of padding the stats or anything, but I feel like it's been holding out. I feel like it could do a little bit more for me. I feel like I've been, so generous to it over my career. What do I mean by career? I got no idea. But I've just been so generous to the game over my lifetime. You see how long it's taken us to kill these guys? This should be an indicator of where we're at, damage-wise. DPS-wise. Damage is okay. 4 damage stats, not terrible. But the problem is, most of our we're doing most of our damage with initial shots and not the Eye of Belial shots that are following behind them. So really we're hitting most with 11 tiers and 3.98 damage, which is bad. It's a bad DPS. It's a first floor DPS at best. It's a DPS that you get through the first floor, and on the first floor it's, up to par. But now we've reached a point in the game where it's feeling like I'm starting to shoot bogeys, which is literally all I shoot if I were to play golf because I'm really bad at it. But, since I do enough of those in real life, I'd kind of like for my Isaac, can we just get some birdies maybe? Oh! Tweet! Alright, thanks so much for the bad trip. Gonna probably contribute to ruining a deal with the devil chance, so all I can say is thank you so much for that. That's really what I wanted, was losing my deal with the devil, so thank you, bad trip. If we could find a spirit heart, the game is too kind. I take back everything I said, but also if you don't give me some more damage in about 3 seconds, alright, there's some more dumb damage. I need to take a chill pill. I have a pill right in front of me. Allow me to take it. Was actually a caffeine pill. It's 12:40 at night. I should not be taking that right now, but I took it as a proof of concept that I have taken a chill pill. It's time for me to stop raging at the game. It's time for me to stop. I'm acting like an entitled millennial that I am. I'm not taking Stompy. Stompy screwed us over a couple runs ago. It has lost my trust, and it will not be back for some time. But I took damage in that room. You saw that. I'm not upset about it, though. It's fine damage to take. I love taking damage. One of my favorite pastimes. Pastimes, I should say, not pastimes. I love Greed. He is one of my favorite mini-bosses to fight. He is a very well-designed mini-boss, and I enjoy him. Thank you for putting him in my shop instead of a spirit heart. Gulp. I have gulped both trinkets. So, again, Vibrant Bulb will do nothing for us. But we do have 2 trinket slots now open. So if any trinkets out there are looking for a home... Look, I can't even fight these guys. Oh, our DPS is... Our DPS is fine. There are many places in the world where they have even less DPS than this. I should be more appreciative of the DPS. I hate this game. I never cease to amaze myself. Magic Mushroom. Thank you. It's not a Tears upgrade. Thank you so much, though. It's 7 damage. I don't know what the deal is. So I partially think a lot of Isaac in general is all about frame of mind. It's how you view it in your own head. And for some reason, I've just been viewing it like, I don't know if it's just like I haven't played a lot recently or what's the dealio, but every run feels so underpowered. And I'm sure if you took our stats here, 11 rate of fire, 6.88 damage, which actually this feels significantly better than it was, so thank you, game, for... No, don't... I would love a deal with the devil on this floor. I'm not going to let this guy beat me. Thank goodness I did not take Stompy, by the way. No, please come back. No, please come back. Please, though, just... You, please! Please. Like, I'm sure if you took this damage, I'm sure I've had a run in the past where I've had this much damage and this much tier stat, and I was like, oh, this is simple. But for some reason, my frame of mind right now is just that this is not a lot of DPS. It's just a feeling. I don't know what the deal is. It's kind of like, I think a comparable situation is like, if it's the summertime right now, if it's summertime, which is the right time. Oh, Blackheart, thank you. If it's summertime and it's typically 90 degrees and whatever, I don't know how this would even happen, a random day comes around and it's 70. And let's go even colder. It's 55 degrees. You're used to 90. Suddenly it's 55 degrees. Dull Razor, does that help us at all? I don't think we have anything that procs on ouchies. So no, I don't think it does. Balls of Steel. If it's summertime and you have a day that's 55 degrees, you're like, I need a coat. It is so cold outside. However will I survive this? Similarly, in the wintertime, oh my god, it's so good. Similarly, in the wintertime, it's been, 20 degrees for a couple of days, and then suddenly you get a 55 day, and you're outside in a t-shirt and jeans. T-shirt and shorts even. It feels like it's 1,000 degrees. It's all about your frame of reference. It's kind of similar in Isaac, to where if you're playing well, and things have been going well, then you're pretty content with anything you've got. Like, if I was playing at my peak performance... I'll take... I mean, the ability to fly is great. I'll take this just for the book, but I think I'll stick with what we've got. If you've been... I almost did not go to the item room. If you've been playing fine, or even well, then a low damage run doesn't bother you that much, because it's like, yeah, I can still overcome this. I'm still killing enemies and just fine. Actually, it's not even about play. It's about damage. If you have had a ton of low damage runs in a row, then if you have another low damage run, it doesn't really feel like anything's different. You're like, I'm used to this. But that also doesn't make sense because we've had a lot of low damage runs. But maybe I just feel like we've had a lot of low damage runs because we had maybe we had a string of very high damage runs in a row. Because if you do have something like that where you're just like blowing through everything, you have a string of high damage runs, then all of a sudden you have a low damage run and you're like, what the heck's going on here? Suddenly I don't have any damage, I can't kill anything. So maybe it's one of those situations. Although now that I think about it, and I think about the last 4 runs or so, I feel like we've just had a string of horrible runs. So I feel like this low damage is something I should be used to by now, but I'm not. Maybe it's something you never get used to. I don't really know. All I know is I would love to go to my item room, and I would love to... We're going to get a good item here. We're going to get a good item here. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it takes. I'm getting a good item from this. No. Actually, hear me out. It ruined our run a few runs ago. They should be Bomberman bombs. Yes, this is a lot of damage. This is good. I promise. It's the redemption of Dr. Fetus. It screwed us a few runs ago, and we're probably still going to take a lot of damage from it here, but A, I'm not going to do boss rush this time, so you don't have to worry about that. Not that I could even make it to boss rush. It's just going to do so much damage, there's no way this isn't the right move. I'm convinced. Okay. Dr. Fetus, welcome back into my good graces. I welcome you with open arms. Under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. Okay, now let's see if we can get more awesome bomb synergies. The more we can get, the better. This is good. Finally. Now there's... Okay, let's be honest. Now I have no reason to complain about damage. We have one of the craziest damages of all time, because every time we shoot a bomb, it's actually like we're shooting 7 bombs. Probably significantly more than that. I don't know. We'll really get a good gauge for our damage once we fight a boss. Until we fight then, it's kind of difficult to, because it's just like throwing bombs to these guys. It's, even though everything's dying in one hit, you don't know if it's like barely killing everything in one hit, or are we like killing them 8 times over. My guess would be we're killing them 8 times over, but we won't know until we get to the boss. So once we take on Mom, we'll get a pretty good idea of where our damage lies. I mean, it seems like we're just murdering everything, and I love it. Don't make me reroll. Thank you, for once. It's more damage. It's even more damage. I love it. This is good. This is bad, but this is good. No, please. Betrayal is bad, but Cricket's head was fantastic. Here comes the Mom fight. It'll give us a good indication of how we're doing. Once again, I've ruined Eye of Belial, but you know what? If this clearly is not your first rodeo, so you know that I do that often. You've got to know that I do that often. I wish we had a teleport card. We may as well take this. I wish we had a teleport. Actually, I don't, because we couldn't have made boss rush anyway. Oh, thank you so much for pushing that back at me. I appreciate it. You have no idea. So we basically 3-shot Mom. It's not terrible, but it's also not as much damage as I would have thought we'd be doing, if I'm being honest. Who are we going to be fighting in here? It's not Krampus, surprisingly. I thought we'd maybe be fighting Krampus. It's actually the Shuval. I'll take it just to get us ever closer to Polaroid invincibility, but the ability to fly is too good for us right now. And I would honestly say essential for our ability to dodge these crazy bomb shots. Like, it's pretty much our only way of making sure that we dodge these bomb shots. I'm pretty sure Necronium, or whatever this is called, came in kind of clutch there. I gotta stop taking damage, guys. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're probably trying to tell me this. You're probably screaming it. You've got to stop taking damage. These are easy shots to dodge, which is why I don't understand why I've been having such a difficulty recently. I gotta be careful. We have a decent amount of HP, but it could easily be dwindled. 6 HP is not a ton, and I could easily see myself losing this. I'm so glad I did not take Stompy. One of the best decisions of the run. That's another aspect of when we were talking earlier about how can I start making better decisions. Part of it, dude, this Necronium is actually lit. Dude, I didn't know they could contain all these black hearts as well. Part of the making better decisions is knowing when to say no to items. When certain items pop up, like when Stompy popped up earlier, it was a good decision to finally say no. And I'm proud of myself for being able to distinguish between a good decision and a bad decision. Because there's a difference between making bad decisions for fun reasons and making bad decisions for dumb reasons. Picking up something like Libra or, weird stuff that you don't pick up every day, Dr. Fetus, that's picking up dumb stuff for a good reason. It makes it more interesting for you guys to watch. There's other examples where Stompy's really not going to help you that much over the course of a run, and you're probably going to end up damaging yourself more than you deal damage to enemies. So at the end of the day, it really makes more sense to just pass on it. And so decisions like that, I need to be better at making. Hello, got a little frightened there. Decisions like that, I need to be a little bit better at making. If we could pick up Mr. Mega, we would be in such a crazy spot. I need to learn, somebody that's a doctor out there, how come when I stream or record for a while, my nose starts getting stuffy? I don't know what the deal is there. But it's just if I've been recording for too long, after a while, just I say too much, I guess, and I take water and I drink that. But somehow my nose starts to close up on itself. All right, that's great. Is it like a fear reaction? I'm getting stage fright from speaking to the internet? I wouldn't think that that's it. But it could be, but I don't think that's it. But again, it could be. You tell me. If you guys know more about the human body science than I do, which it's likely that you do because I know close could have easily been damaged there. As you can see from Cambion Conception, we've gotten ourselves a lovely little brimstone, which I cannot use because I do not want to put more than one bomb on the screen at a time. That's kind of frightening. Butt bombs would be crazy good right now, I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I think they would be, like, epic. Hello. I think I'm just going to leave this room because I'm tired of dealing with that guy. And yes, the boss fight is here, so it all works out. Who are we going to be fighting? No Skolex. Conquest should be simple. That's, again, not as quickly as I thought we'd be killing some of these bosses. But we got him dead nonetheless. We get a better version of the pony, so we'll take the white pony instead. We'll take a second book, and you know what? Go ahead and put me in Polaroid territory, and we will keep the white pony. Polaroid invincibility is going to be huge. Now let's see if we can stack up some Spirit Hearts and seal the deal on this one. We've got the damage. We've got the damage. Oh, again, though? Really, though, why? Just... I hate it. Thank God. We have the damage. The question comes down to, can we secure enough Spirit Hearts and also not take enough dumb damage over the course of the coming floors to bring this one in? I would like to think the answer is yes. I've been wrong in the past, though. If these Necronium poops want to keep containing black hearts, I appreciate that. I don't know if it's a common occurrence or we just got really lucky on 2 in a row, but the fact that it contained 1 makes me believe that it can contain more in the future, and I would really like it. I really would. Tinted rocks, tinted rocks, tinted rocks. Yes. Yes. I hate myself. I am so bad at this game recently. I don't know what the deal is, but I really am tired of it. I would like to stop taking damage. That was a song that I just made up. So that could have been like the worst room ever. Instead, it wasn't too bad. Tower card, Stars card, Joker. Pop that right now. I mean, I would love to know what this is. I will take it because it's only going to cost us 1. Lord of the Pit is infinite flight, so we can get rid of our spacebar item if we want it. Tower, Lovers, Ancient Recall, draw 3 cards, Rules card, World card. Give me the World card. Pop it. Oh my God. Why? There's no reason to take damage on that. You're just bad. You're just bad. You're just not good, kid. You're just not good. Please? Please hook me up. Black hearts? No, no black hearts. We do have... Oh, God. Do have an arcade here. I don't think the arcade's going to hook us up, but it could. Nah, not really looking like it, unfortunately. Secret room. We already have Magic Mush, so we can't gain too much here, but there could be a Balls of Steel pill. It's a gulp. Why not? It is Balls of Steel. And a health up. I don't really care about the health up. All right. We're bringing this one back. I'm not interested in that. The thing is, this shouldn't even be a run that requires bringing back. I'm killing enemies so quickly. Oh my god. I'm panicking. I don't know what the deal is. I'm taking damage where past versions of myself, if you believe in such a thing, would go, have you played this game? You're familiar with the concept of dodging? But because I'm in my current state, I just can't do it anymore for some reason. Acronium could give me a black boop. Okay. Let's take on Mom's Heart. Alright, I do not like where this eye is. I also really do not like trying to fight Mom's Heart with... do not like trying to fight Mom's Heart with Nightlight, because then you got her bullets going all sorts of weird directions. Okay. Doesn't matter that we didn't get a deal with the devil. We already knew what the deal with the devil was. Up to the cathedral. I feel good about this. We have 5 HP. I feel less good about it because I thought we had more than that. Should still be fine, though. It's these enemies that chase us down. They're a big problem. I'm not going to pretend like they aren't. Super Greed is not a big deal. Okay, Super Greed, as I said, is not a big deal. 9 lives, please. No, but... it is 9 lives! Ooh. Not exactly how I planned on it to go, but we do get 9 lives. And then I was able to trade it away instantly. I mean, that's not great. Yes, Blackheart boys. I was able to instantly trade it away for a Thame. So now we still have Polaroid invincibility. And if I can use a Thame correctly, we shouldn't just never... if we can always get a Blackheart from it, we are just always in a good spot. Just always, always, always in a good spot. I hate this room. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This room floods my mind like none ever has. I see the boss fight. I see a little silhouette of a boss fight. Mush, Scaramouche, where you do the fandango. I'm really just waiting for this guy to get close to me. Because I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. Nice! Get rid of these stupid boys. Stupid boys. Missing poster, we can come back as lost. Sure, why not? We have it. Alright, let's body this moaf. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. We're doing a decent amount of damage. If you get damaged, get in there with a Thame. Alright, not great. Got some Polaroid invincibility. That's pretty good. Alright. Now we should be doing enough damage at this point. You would think, with our bombs and such. Help. We should be doing enough damage that we don't die here. And we should be able to make it down to the next floor. Help. Nightlight is really also kind of screwing me, and I didn't think it was going to when I picked it up. Okay. To the chest yet again. We are surviving. We are thriving. We have 9 lives, so if we die, we do have, several possibilities of coming back. We can Yara here and get 8 items. We haven't done this in a while. I missed it. Give me some good bomb synergies. Glitter bombs is pretty good. Sticky bombs is okay, I suppose. The rest are just, We'll save... We will save Fat Odd Mushroom in case we die. And come back with 9 lives, because... then, obviously... Dude, this is good. We're getting so many consumables, yo. Look at it. The spirit hearts are going to be out of control. We have done it. We have survived. There's no, yes, just take me to your leader. That's right. Okay, there's absolutely no way we lose this. In fact, it is already almost over, and there's 2 spirit hearts on the floor. That's right. That's right. That's how I do it. Make it quick. You don't even have to rip it off like a Band-Aid. All right. Maybe we're starting to come back. For some reason, that run ended so quickly, I feel like I should still be playing. But I'm not, because we're done with it. That's a 2-win streak, my friends. It's, not impressive. You're not going to show it off to your friends, but, it's an accomplishment you can be proud of in and of itself. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go and send them a by, because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Wow, I fell asleep just now. And I will see you guys next time.